What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks when you open a new Webull brokerage account. Put any amount of money in that brokerage account. They're going to give you up to 12 free stocks for just trying out the brokerage app. There's a link down in the description box of this video. Click on that Webull link. Open up your new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. I'm going to also send you a Webull tutorial video. All you got to do is DM me on Instagram at RichardFame28. Let me know you've opened your new Webull account. You funded your new Webull account. And I'm going to send you that tutorial video to walk you through how to use the Webull app to start buying your favorite ETFs and your favorite individual stocks. $33 trillion is what the United States government owes the world. $33 trillion is the U.S. government's debt. I would even say it's the American people's debt, because the U.S. government is basically a group of elected officials that the United States people, the people of America, elected. So it's just not the government's debt, it's our debt too. Now that includes the borrowings and it includes the interest due on those borrowings. Some of you might ask, well, why in the world would the U.S. government have to borrow? Well, here's the situation. In our government, the income that government collects comes from taxes. And it's estimated in 2023 that the U.S. government will collect about $4 trillion in taxes from people like you and I and businesses and so on and so forth. Here's the problem, though. The expenses are estimated in 2023 to be about $6 trillion. So there is a deficit. That's the reason the U.S. government has to go out and borrow money. How does the U.S. government borrow money? Well, they issue U.S. treasuries. Three types: treasury bills, treasury notes, and treasury bonds to the public. So the public has the ability to lend the U.S. government money, and that's what the public does. Also, you got foreign countries that actually lend the U.S. government money as well. And the three countries that hold the most U.S. debt, or is owed the most by the U.S., is led by Japan with $1.1 trillion in those treasury bills, notes, and bonds. The second country on that list is China, and they are a hair under $1 trillion. I believe somewhere in that $900 billion range. And the third country is the UK with $668 billion owed. The $33 trillion in debt, there's about, at least year to date, or at least 2023, it's estimated that it's going to cost $800 billion just to service the debt. That's a lot of money, guys. It's almost $1 trillion. And a lot of economists don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. And all I mean by that is they don't see how the U.S. pays off this debt anytime soon. It's estimated by the year 2025 that the U.S. will spend more on servicing their debt than they spend on the Defense Department, the military. By 2026, it's estimated that they will spend more on servicing debt than they do on Medicare. How does the U.S. government pay off all this debt? Well, the easy answer is they got to increase taxes and they got to reduce spending. Now, the likelihood of that happening, I don't know. I don't know, guys, but that is really the only way, in my opinion, they get out of this $33 trillion in debt. Some folks believe they just keep kicking the can down the road and they just never pay it off. But in the environment we're in right now with interest rates, I'm not sure how they do that. With interest rates, Fed funds rate at 5.5%, that means your average interest rate on those U.S. Treasuries is about 2.92%, almost 3%. How do you feel about them increasing taxes in order to pay off this debt, guys? Because guess who they're going to increase taxes on? Yeah, you and me. You got to understand, in this country, the people that pay the most taxes are just regular folk working W-2 jobs. We pay the bulk of the taxes, guys, not the billionaire corporations, not the billionaire wealthy folks, not your upper 20% of wealthiest folks in this country. Those are not the people that actually pay all the taxes. Really, it's people like you and I, especially people who get W-2 wages. You don't have the ability to finagle what you pay the government. Whereas if you're a business owner, you do. You make your income, you pay yourself first, then you pay your taxes. Whereas a W-2 guy, he makes his income, he pays his taxes first, then he gets his income. My point in telling you that is the people who pay most of the taxes are just normal, everyday working folks, right? That's who really carry this country, right? On their back. $33 trillion in debt, guys, and it's rising. It's rising, right? Because again, you got a $2 trillion deficit just to pay all the bills, right? Where do you get that $2 trillion from? Again, you got to continue to raise money. You got to continue to borrow money. How does that affect us as investors? Well, if you like buying U.S. Treasuries, it's a good thing for you, because you're the one that's lending the U.S. government money, and they're going to pay you a pretty decent interest rate in today's environment when it comes to these bills, notes, and bonds. So it's a good investment opportunity, right? Also, with the environment we're in right now with high inflation, high interest rates, the stock market is being held back. We're in a bear market. So if you're an investor and you're a long-term investor, it's a perfect opportunity to get out there and buy some of your favorite companies and your favorite ETFs at a discount. Why? Because the stock market is in a bear market. It's being held back. It's not thriving like it will when we return to a bull market. And the whole thing about the stock market, in my opinion, guys, I mean, you don't have to be You know, you ain't got to be a rocket scientist. You buy low, you sell high. If I can buy very good companies and very good ETFs with a historical track record of performance, then guess what? I'm gonna win long term. What we got to do our part is control our spending. We can't worry about the US government and their spending. We got to control our spending. We got to get our own financial house in order, because if this thing hits the fan, we got to be protected. And the only way we're gonna be protected, we got to have our financial house in order, right? Drop me some comments, guys, down in that comment box and let me know what you think about the US government owing $33 trillion in debt, collecting only $4 trillion in tax income, but has a $6 trillion expense bucket. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy, crazy, crazy. If you want up to 12 free stocks, guys, you got to click on that Webull link down in the description box. Click on that Webull link. Open up your new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. Share the video. Smash the like button. Thoughts become things. You can see it in your mind. Hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.